I'm Dawn. Welcome to the first week of the Smart Walk study. This week, we will define and talk about the health benefits of physical activity and exercise. We will also discuss the goal of the study, which is to do at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity each week. So let's get right into it. What exactly is physical activity? Physical activity is any body movement made by your muscles that requires energy. It's basically all the things you do that get your body moving. This includes cleaning the house, walking the kids to school, playing sports, and all the walking you do throughout the day. It's common to think physical activity and exercise are the same, but there is a difference. Exercise is a specific form of physical activity. It is planned, organized, and repetitive. Examples are Zumba, working out at home or at the gym, or walking in your neighborhood or on a treadmill in order to improve your health. The goal of this study is for you to be more physically active. This can be done through physical activity, exercise, or both. The key is to find activities you enjoy and can do regularly. Being active is one of the most important things you can do for your health. It lowers your risk for type 2 diabetes and heart disease. It also helps you keep doing the things that you enjoy, like caring for your friends and family as you get older. Other benefits include lower risk for cancer, Alzheimer's disease, and early death, improved mood and outlook on life, weight control, and weight loss when combined with healthy eating. There are two main types of activity you can do to improve and maintain good health. The first is aerobic activity. The second type is muscle strengthening activity. Aerobic activity is sometimes called cardio or endurance activity. When you're performing aerobic activity, it increases your breathing and heart rate. Examples include walking, running, bicycling, swimming, and dancing. Muscle strengthening activity is commonly known as weightlifting or resistance training. It involves having body muscles push against a force. Examples include lifting weights like barbells and dumbbells, and body weight exercises like squats or push-ups. The Smart Walk program focuses mostly on aerobic activity. This is because it's best for lowering the risk of type 2 diabetes and heart disease. However, muscle strengthening activities are also important. In fact, you'll see more health benefits if you do both aerobic and muscle strengthening activities. But for now, we want you to focus on doing more aerobic activity. Later on, we will talk more about muscle strengthening activities. The next question you may have is, how much aerobic activity should I do to improve and maintain good health? Well, the answer is found in physical activity guidelines for Americans. These guidelines are based on decades of research and provide weekly recommendations for aerobic activity based on intensity. Specifically, these guidelines state that adults should do at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity activity each week, or at least 75 minutes of vigorous intensity activity each week, or a combination of moderate and vigorous activity that equals the amount of the above recommendations. An important thing to note about these guidelines is that they are just the minimum amount of activity you should do for your health. The more you do, the more health benefits you will experience. The physical activity goal for this study is for you to do at least 150 minutes or 2.5 hours of moderate intensity aerobic activity each week. This can be achieved by doing 30 minutes of activity a day on at least 5 days a week. There are many ways you can reach 150 minutes of activity each week. This study will mostly focus on walking because it can be done almost anywhere and it doesn't require special skill or equipment. But don't worry, if walking isn't your thing, we'll also cover other types of aerobic activity you can do during the study. Another common question people ask when starting a new physical activity program is, How will I know how hard to push myself? One way is to use the talk test. This is where you try to talk while doing physical activity. When being active at the moderate level, your breathing should be pretty heavy. You should be able to talk, but not able to sing. At a vigorous level, you should still be able to talk, but not able to say more than just a few words without taking a breath. A final question you may have is, how will I be able to track my activity? The tracker on this app measures the amount of moderate intensity activity you do. It's how we want you to track your activity during this 12-month program. This feature integrates with your Fitbit and tracks your daily and weekly activity. Science shows that tracking your activity makes you more likely to reach your physical activity goals. So wear your Fitbit and check your activity levels daily. Over the next 16 weeks, we'll discuss the health benefits of physical activity in more detail. We will also give you the skills to reach 150 minutes per week of moderate intensity aerobic activity. Some of the topics we will discuss include the importance of physical activity for Black women, goal setting, how your family and friends can help you stay active, and finding types of exercise you'll enjoy. Next week, we'll talk more about the importance of physical activity for Black women. Until then, explore all the features of this app and try to do at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity. Thank you for taking part in this study. We are strong and powerful. The change to being physically active starts with you. I'll see you next week.